Hi guys. So earlier today, Fanny Masimula, who is the National Commissioner Yamapoisa, was on TV saying that the police in South Africa no longer have the capacity to manage the crimes that are happening in South Africa, and it's mostly because people from Africa all are coming down south to South Africa. Therefore, it's causing a burden on the police because amaphoyisa no longer have the capacity to keep up with igebengu. National Police Commissioner. So, the Finance Minister says a few days back that the country can no longer afford to survive because we are financing people from outside of Africa. Health Minister also said that our resources are stretched because we are taking care of people from all over Africa. Right? Ngifuna understand. Then yesterday, the Home Affairs Minister grants them an extension kuma ZDPs, knowing that the Finance Minister has already said that we can no longer take care of these people from all over Africa. Police Minister today confirms it. Now you guys are telling me that we have a government that is so clueless that different states can say one and the same thing, or different departments can say the same thing. We can't afford to have illegal immigrants. In fact, we can't afford to have even foreigners in this country anymore. Regardless of what status, we can't have working visas because even in employment, there's a problem with illegal immigrants. And then there's a section of government that wants to further endorse lento yama illegal immigrants, or immigrants for that matter. It leaves you wondering, what is going on? Does government have a plan? I ask myself this. Do you think our government has a plan on how they are going to sort this thing out? Because I'm telling you now, government is not going to sort out Lentema illegal immigrants. It is us as South Africans that have to sort it out. We are the ones that have to make it uncomfortable for illegal immigrants to not have places to rent, to not have places where they can work, to not have places where they go to school, to not have places where they are running tuck shops or businesses, because we are not going to be supporting them. I'm calling on all South Africans, South Africans, ngiyazi ukuthi mani sayicabanga lento ubone ngazi ukuthi wena ik-affect. Kodwa ngiyakuthembisa iyaku-affecta nawe. Uyabona ukuthi ngalesikhathi wena uyitshela ukuthi uthatha imali ye-rent from umuntu illegal immigrants, angazi futhi bangaka bathi bayarentisa labantu, and umuntu ebuye kuthina sezosikhalela ethi umuntu semkhipha emzini wakhe usethathe over, or abantu utheseshonile ingane zakhe ayisakwazi ukuthatha over indlu yakhe ngoba lo muntu sewuclaim umuzi as umuzi wakhe, and then mase nizokhalela thina. Kodwa siyanikhuza sithi musani ukuqashisa izindlu zenu kulabantu bokufika ningabazi ukuthi bawobani, ngoba one day bazodalela wena inkinga. Abama-tuck shop angazi ke bangaki sibasiza sebefuna bephume ey'ndaweni zabo, abasafuni ngoba basebenza with abantu ama-mafia abo ababaprotectayo abavikelayo. Uthi usufuna ukubakhipha, they start threatening you, they start wanting to kill you because abafuni ukusuka kwi-property yakho. So ngiyanicela South Africans, this thing is not going to be sorted by government. Idinga thina ukuthi siyilungise. Government wethu is clueless. I promise you, if you were to ask them today what their plan is for getting rid of illegal immigrants, they'll tell you, oh, we got rid of 50,000 when we are sitting at a number of estimated 20 million. 20 million people are walking around. That's just a rough estimate. Obviously we've got no way of knowing. These people bazoba baningi badlule thina one day, and when that day comes, we will have no voice. They will silence us, they will take over our homes, they will come in one by one and raid every single one, because ba organized bona. They are organized, they have meetings, they have groups, they have everything. Thina silibele ukudance groove kudla ama-drugs lawa basunkonka wona futhi ukwenza sure ukuthi mase sezidlile ama-drugs la abantu bethu abacabangi anything but ukuthatha their next fix and their next fix. We have a problem, guys, and I'm begging all of you ukuthi ngishabe kuthi uyabenefita and awuyiboni isidingo salento esiyenzayo. Ngicela ukuthi uhlale phansi and usihluphe about learning about ama-effects illegal immigration. 5 years from now, South Africa yobingekho the way that you think ikhona manje. They are coming in numbers, recruiting their brothers, their sisters, their cousins, their entire families to come here. And don't think what's coming here is because they want to come here and live with South Africans. They want to get rid of you in your own country and take over. And I'm saying this as some of you might think ukuthi usahlanya lo. Vele kuba njalo mangabe ukhuluma ngento eqiniso ubuya ngathi uyahlanya. Ubuya ngathi awusile ekhanda lakho. But I'm telling you, so kusasa sisenkantolo. Tomorrow, fighting the Human Rights Commission. The Human Rights Commission of South Africa. So besibelwa nabo. Ngiyacela nibe khona. Durban High Court. So besikhona thina from 9 o'clock. Please bring something to drink. Sizobe senza show ukuthi siyagcoba. Sikhathele thina uhulumeni wethu ongasilaleli. And manje babopha thina instead of fixing the problem that is illegal immigrants. Guys, we need to wake up. Asekho isikhathi sokudlala manje. Asekho ukudansa nokugroove nani isikhathi salokho asekho. Ngoba if those people come and take over this country today, nyobe niphethwe ama militants from all over the world engawazi.
Nigerian econtrakeni. Angeke ulithole iNigerian econtrakeni limixane nedaka. Linuka ifosholo, linuka ingolovani njengabantu baseZimbabwe. Angeke ulithole iNigerian emgaqweni lithengisa amatamatisi ama-onion njengamashangane yaseMozambique. Linuka izambane elibolile. Angeke ulithole iNigerian lithengisane nemshanyelo amamope lithwale cosmetic yonke lihambe estradeni njengabantu baseMalawi. Angeke ukubone lo. Angeke. Mara hilo iNigerian elafoda ekuhlala emaflatini. Angeke ulithole iNigerian isquatter camp. Nabantu base South Africa uyabathola emkhukhwini. Mara iNigerian angeke ulithole. Umbuzo umile manje. Lisebenza kuphi iNigerian? Lisebenza kuphi? Unkhombe la lisebenza khona. Abakwazi ukumikisa idaka. Into abayaziyo ukuyimikisa ama-drugs kuphela. So 30 June bafethu nizoba khona eSouth Africa nami. Akunyiwe. Kumele kunuka amasimi.
Ndoda. Usesela. Ya ndoda. Usesela. Wangwapha uhambi.
Ngiyahamba mara.
Nge-30 June mele ungasekho lapho. Nge-30 June mele ungasekho. Ubuya apha ekhaya. Shosha. Ikuphi lapho? Cha ngisho ekhaya kini straight.
Amastral social groove.
Umhlobo bani wena?
Mina. Ngimuphi.
Namanga.
Serious.
Hayi lutho.
Umizaneni.
Dzanini?
Yeah.
Ezaneni?
Yazaneni.
Hayi zaneni dzanini.
Dzaneni.
Uyabo ukuthi namanga. Nge-30 June mele ungasekho la uyakwazi lo.
Naka phela wena mama.
Hayi namanga.
Serious.
Uyamazi ungizwa?
Ma.
Ungizwa ngicuni. Awumazi? Uzobola induku. Wakuthola la ubolile induku. Mele nipakishe nihambe. Ubuya kuphi le ezini?
Hayi.
Vele.
Mina ngifuna wala. Ngibelele ranku.
Nama.
Mokhara sisi.
Kuphi?
Ngibelele nje mokhara ranku.
Uthe wena Zanini.
My father was staying in Zanini.
Umama akho?
Umama umuntu wala.
Zobona.
Naka motho mokhara bala kwa bala polelo ra o kumotho mokhara.
Angikuthembi.
Serious asisi.
Hayi, sure.
And then you will hear someone from Limpopo saying, Uguti, yeah, me, I support much and much. Me, I support Ngizwe, I support Jacinta, I support Phakelo Mthakathi. when they chase away the foreigners so that they can go back to their countries. The foreigners, they are stealing our jobs. The foreigners, when they say Mabahambe, they are talking about you, Mareta Kokwao. They are speaking about you, Ngwanyin, Bakulma Ngwe. So the Ngwe foreigner in South Africa. Limpopo to KZN is foreigners only that are staying there. Zulu people, when they look at you from people from Limpopo, they see foreigners. They don't care if you're a vendor, Mupedi, Mutsonga, Mchangani, Mima foreigner, Mkwenkangwe, the Barunzungwe. Mima foreigner, Mkwenkangwe. This match and match thing has always been a tribal war directed to people from Limpopo. From where it started, it has always been tribal. It has always been xenophobic. It has always been tribalistic. That is why each and every day we just think that they are working very, very hard to try and defend themselves, saying that they are not xenophobic. While they know this is what they have programmed into the Zulu people. All the Zulu people who are here in South Africa, when they look at anyone from Limpopo, to them you are a foreigner, you are an animal, you are a monkey. You do not deserve to be here in this country. This country belongs to them. And then when you want to support them, you want to go out there and march with them. March with the people who are planning to kill you tomorrow. The people who have been disrespecting your leaders in broad daylight. Bo Malema, Bo Cyril Ramaphosa, Bo Khumbudzo Ntshavheni. All those people are being disrespected by those Zulu people each and every day. And those are the same people that you support. Because you are so scared of the Zulus. They will stop this. You think you will stop this? They can't even tell. And you know that we look like the people from Zimbabwe. We look like the people from Mozambique because we have always been one. We have the same blood. We look alike. We don't go around, all of us as the Zulus, wearing these things so that they can identify you. But when I still want to support them,